Hi, how are you? It's a great day today. I'm trying to talking personal ability activation additional condition. This means is a person living then is some person living what a living trying to be, but trying to become true, but the other person is trying to do that but it's not come true. What is it? What is the differences? What is cause of it happens? All of livings birth with living tools. The living tools is personal ability. So we know that it's all of livings that can livings. Then which person or person live well, another person to not live well. What is differences? It must be some differences, but cosmos in the cosmos, all of livings is what's that is not all is the same. Maybe some person is like that, all persons are like that. Beginning better, the end not better. The other people beginning not better. The other person is end better. This condition is then is most people's living is equality, chance to live, chance to live well. All is same. Most people's this is the best way, but this living is gaps, different gap. This living is very hard. It must be there is the parents. There is no parents. The rich parents. So this is, but actually, we do not know it. A person can live like this. A person, but truly another persons like this. Then, a person beginning is not first, and still end is not first. Not bad. This is possible. So then all is a personal ability to live on. natural cosmos. All person to live on a turn. So turns. So in the first time, or all over in the living in the cosmos, is all over living has a chance. To live well. Even so, the beginning is the worst condition, beginning is the best condition, the worst condition in the end, the best condition. Beginning is better, the best is, end is the worst condition. What is this living voyage patterns? What is this? Most people try to live well. But actually, most people living is not same. The living is presumably is all different type of living is on Polish. Okay. Maybe 110 years old is we capable to live on to the ends. The beginning is birth. Then a person and the voyage. Variable persons. All variable persons living ends are different. All variance persons living conditions are also different. What is difference? What is difference? What is different? What make a difference? What is difference? To live well. All of livings to get much more than others. Yes. This is most people simple way. But even though to live well, get all living to get much more than others. But this is come true. It must not. It must not. All of people's in first times, to live well. In some cases, 110 years old livings. But that is not impossible. That's impossible possible. It must be. We needed to know. We learned some to live on in the world. So I suggest I suggest ability, personal ability, personal ability. Pros. This is live well, come true cases. Personal ability. Pros. Righteous, soul, living energy. Pros. Creation of knowledge. Creation of knowledge. This is, this is, personal ability is constant. Righteous or living energy is variance. Creation of knowledge is variance. So, to be living well, come true, it must be like this. Constant plus variance plus one variance 2. This is big, what is that is kind of groups. There are one groups. There are two groups. So, this is all same. Because watch, that is a living tool. All of living tool. Living tools. Birth living tools. Birth living tools. So the birth of living tools is from, it must be, I think, to come true. Living come true cases from where? Righteous soul living in destination place. Living tool. Plus living tools. This is gift from this. So all livings in the birth and living in the macro concept world in living then, this is must be give and gift what is to live on, how to live on. Some people hands good, some people brains good. So hands good is what that is hands technology, maybe by hands making or something, and design, whatever. Now it's just peps, like so. The thinking is kind of art, just sculptures, case all this by hands. But actually, a person do not the better, worst hands technologies, but brains power is bigger. But some is that if something we supposition that it must be hands technology and brain technology, brain science. What is that? Must be degrees, 0, 10, 50, 100%, 0, 10, 50, 0%. Hands technology, brain science, maybe brain knowledge. It must be has technology brain knowledge is 100%. This is not good livings, worst livings. Because why? A person do not know it. Hands and the brains busy. So that the result are not fruit. But actually, hands technology 100%, maybe 30% of a brain. Hands technology 100%. Brain knowledge power 30% success as technician, hands technician. The same as the advanced cases, advanced cases. Maybe brain knowledge 100%. Hands technology maybe 30%, then it also success. Because impossible, hands technology impossible. So the all brain knowledge is 100%. This is the cause of interesting excitement. So keep growing here, keep growing. This is do not choose. So that success, maybe brain knowledge is what is that? Is writer and designer. What else? All brain necessary. Philosopher. This way of success person to be done. So that is. But actually, we just at first time in a person's all the times, probably elementary school, middle school. This is must be praise, and these guys to be success. But this is possibility of not success, huge. This is really, as getting growing then, confused. All well. Then what's that? A man, too best, then nothing. Oh man, all technology, good. Okay. Anyway, just a personal activation of condition. Then, what is that? What is necessary? A person time is limited. So a person choose best ability of the living. ability livings. And ability living to activation, to activations. To activation is, what is that? Creation of knowledge, limitless, righteous living energy, righteous soul, living energy, limitless. This is ability helper, the activation. So I try to just much more better the just equations. A person ability, a person ability activation, or ability activation equal a person ability. This is maybe a person knows. So that this is must be what's that is ability is kind of predictable. The other case is sin, like this. Plus, this is a kind of what I people saying is constant. Because all of people's living, the personal abilities given from the righteous living destination, a gift or tools as to living. This is rare. But this is to be activated. Activate. Here is what? Unseen. Unseen what? Number one. Creation of knowledge. Creation of knowledge. Creation will help. Number two. Maybe person ability and creative knowledge is some friends. Ability plus creation of knowledge. Creation of knowledge. Maybe same. About same. But this is what is that? Creation knowledges and abilities. What is that? This is kind of what? Maybe what is that is enlightening. Realization. What is that? Realization? Enlightening. From inside. What is that? Okay. But actually, this is, non-move. But to move is, what is move? This to carry out. This to carry out. What is that? Energy. Energy necessary. So here, righteous soul, living energy. Yes, this is a move. Activation. So that a personal ability activation is, this is very confusing, and so I simplification expressed by just mathematical expressions. It is very, even not simple, but personal activations, personal personal ability activation. Ability activation equal a personal ability plus creation of knowledge plus righteous soul living energy. If this is condition is fulfilled, then personal ability activation is possible. So then, very important, personal ability is constant, but this is variance. How to variance to be possible help personal ability. This is very questions. Creation of knowledge and righteous living energy is mostly plus than personal ability activation. Then what's that? A personal living well. Personal living well. If not, this is a kind of personal ability activation, conditions. But if not do conditions, then what is if do not live well? I can try to the mathematical formulations, expressions to you. Personal do not living well. What is that? Personal ability. This is a constant, right? Constant. All persons has a gift from the righteous living nations. Plus. A personal ability, a personal livings. How to livings here. How to live. That is, do not living is personal ability constant. But this is maybe do not living is in variance must occur. What's that? Wicked soul living energy plus all the knowledge. Wicked soul living energy is a person's behavior is do not living righteous souls. So, do not living righteous soul is automatically wicked soul living energy. Do not living righteous soul living energy getting behavior, then automatically wicked soul living energy get all the knowledges. As a personal ability, a person's living. Person living. Yeah, alive. Living. So living. But do not living well. It means that what? Personal ability do not activation. Personal ability ability. Do not activation. Cause what? Difference is here is variance. Variance. Also variance. Yes. This variance is Wikisoul living energy. Wikisoul living. What Wikisoul? All Wikisoul living is very characteristic. Even righteous living characteristic I didn't show it. Righteous living energy, righteous soul living energy, where from? Wikisoul living energy, what? Okay. Righteous soul living. Righteous soul living. Share time with other. Help other. Doing real love other. So that gets righteous soul living energy. But do not this behavior then what Wikisoul living energy. The Wikisoul living energy, this is energy also. But this energy is what is breaking energy. No. So the war energy. War energy. Yeah. Personal ability used for breaking energies. So furthermore, this righteous soul time share time is other helpful doing the other. This is what? With helping creation knowledge. Creation of knowledge. Creation knowledge means is added all the knowledge plus creation knowledge. The knowledge expansion is possible, but his all the knowledge is what is that? Only gets much more than others. All of knowledge trying to get much more knowledge to be rich. Yes. Personal abilities must be trying to be rich is all working hard then personal just live well. It must not. Just personal ability, righteous soul living energy, and creation knowledge, that is what personal living well. But personally do not living well. Personal ability plus Wikisoul living energy plus all the knowledge, then this living is perfectly do not living. In this case is Wikisoul living energy is very dangerous energy. Wikisoul energy is what? Wikisoul living. Break me of Wikisoul. Wicked soul. It's me, my case, my living is Wikisoul, then break me. But also break other righteous soul, wicked soul, both. So you break wicked soul energy. Wicked soul energy is dangerous. So if to living well is what? If you do living well, If it's living well is if it a person living well is my living well plus other living well, then a person living well. To be living then, around me all of the wicked souls and all the living righteous soul, then wicked soul, around the wicked soul just revenge me, breaking me. So impossible. So all wicked soul, all righteous soul to be living well. Okay. Only righteous soul, me living well. But a righteous soul, share with other. It means share with other mode. A righteous soul, others is wicked soul, righteous soul, both. So, a righteous soul help with wicked soul, or righteous soul with righteous soul. But also, a righteous soul help wicked soul. Wicked soul, righteous soul. A righteous soul to real love. Wicked soul, righteous soul. So, as that, a person living well. A person living well. But also, this is what is that? Personal ability activation of a condition. This is personal ability activation of condition. This is here. This is a living well. This is. All the people trying to be living well. Furthermore, all the people trying to be some better livings. This is some adverse thing that say that all the people trying to live of some rich with happy livings. We are all just personal, right? Personal ability, maybe personal ability. Personal is maybe personal is can help chase other and help other and doing love others. This is what is the ability activations. If a person's ability activation huge powerful, but a personal righteous soul living energy 0 and creation of knowledge 0, then what happened? Personal abilities do not share with others, do not help others, do not do real of others. As that, a huge ability living around of livings are all wicked souls. Wicked soul characteristics, what is that? Wicked soul me breakings, wicked soul other breakings. So around the wicked souls, a huge abilities man is to be all around wicked souls attacking targets. Then what happens? It's not sustainable. It's a longer living impossible. So that this topic, personal ability activation conditions to be then is, what is that? The condition is righteous soul and creation of knowledge. Righteous creation of knowledge and righteous soul living behavior, what is that? Share time shows help them to real love others. Because of that, personal living, what is it? Come true. And then what is that? That is personal overt activation conditions is coming. Thank you very much. My lecture hearing and watching. Thank you.